Blackstone Audiobooks presents
A History of the Jews by Paul Johnson. The book is dedicated to the memory of Hugh Fraser, a true Christian gentleman and lifelong friend of the Jews. The acknowledgments read as follows. This is a personal interpretation of Jewish history. The opinions expressed and any errors are my own, but my debt to many scholars will be clear to anyone who looks at the source notes. I am particularly grateful to the editors of the Encyclopaedia Judaica, which has proved an indispensable guide, and to the valuable compilation edited by H. Ben Sasson, A History of the Jewish People. My understanding has been illuminated by the monumental studies of S. W. Barron, S. D. Goitein, and G. G. Scholem, and I have also been greatly helped by the work of such historians as Cecil Roth, Alexander Marx, Alexander Altman, Chaim Maccabee, Jonathan I. Israel, Michael Maris, Ronald Sanders, Raoul Hilberg, Lucy Davidovich, Robert Wistrick, and Martin Gilbert. On Jewish beliefs and opinions I have found particularly useful books by Samuel Belkin, Arthur A. Cohen, and Meyer Waxman. Chaim Raphael and Chaim Maccabee both generously read the entire text and made many helpful suggestions and corrections. I am also much indebted to the copy editor Peter James and to my son Daniel Johnson, who worked on the text, and especially to my editor at Wiedenfeld and Nicholson, Linda Osband, who on this, as on earlier occasions, has rendered my book incomparable services. Finally, I must thank Lord Wiedenfeld for his courage in making it possible for me to tackle this vast and daunting subject. Prologue. Why have I written A History of the Jews? There are 4 reasons. The first is sheer curiosity. When I was working on my History of Christianity, I became aware for the first time in my life of the magnitude of the debt Christianity owes to Judaism. It was not, as I had been taught to suppose, that the New Testament replaced the Old, rather that Christianity gave a fresh interpretation to an ancient form of monotheism, gradually evolving into a different religion, but carrying with it much of the moral and dogmatic theology, the liturgy, the institutions, and the fundamental concepts of its forebear. I thereupon determined, should opportunity occur, to write about the people who had given birth to my faith, to explore their history back to its origins and forward to the present day, and to make up my own mind about their role and significance. The world tended to see the Jews as a race which had ruled itself in antiquity and set down its records in the Bible.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?